Hello, I'm reviewing The Wizard of Oz with Judy Garland from 1930s. The 9, I think, came out. I give it an 8 out of 10 for above average. B-movie fun. Goofy B-movie fun. 8 out of 10 for above average. A guilty pleasure in my book. One of the best. Finest guilty pleasures. So the premise of the plot of the movie is that the whole premise in the entire world of Oz is basically just a fever dream and Dorothy's sleep that she had when she was unconscious because she got out cold during this hurricane or bad weather, basically in Kansas, where she lives. So that's how she ended up in Oz, when the film turned into color. Then when she wakes up back into the real world, and wakes up from her dream that she had, which was all this stuff in Oz, is basically she gives the courage to basically tell the bitch to go fuck herself that wanted Dodo destroyed and murdered. In the end of the movie, I guess, or something like that. I don't remember. Something like that happens, and, yeah, I don't like the premise of the movie, okay? I don't like how the whole movie, it takes place in a fucking dream. It pissed me the fuck off, okay? I hate when the best part of the movie, I hate when the best part of the movie that I care about, all the parts that I care about in the movie, all the iconic parts I care about, which is every single fucking color, outside the black and white shots in the movie, that was shot in black and white. So all the iconic stuff that I enjoyed and that other people enjoy, yeah, sorry. In case, spoiler alert, in case you didn't know that's the whole relevant stuff in Oz is a complete fever dream snored up by Dorothy's subconscious. Is revealed in the movie at the end. When she wakes up from Oz and clicks her heels to go home, and keeps on telling herself there's no place to like home and over and over again, clicking her heels, and goes home and wakes up in her bed. And that's how the movie wraps up. That's actually the wrapping up of the movie, pretty much on that note for Dorothy. It's, so the whole Scarecrow carriage and the Tin Man and the Lion were just basically projections from, they're just creations from Dorothy's mind. The characters that don't really exist. All of her friends in the movie out in Kansas are humans, but they have personalities similar to the Scarecrow and Tin Man and the Lion. Some of the characters that Dorothy knows in the real world of the Wizard of Oz movie plot. Very complicated stuff, I think. This throws at you. I give it an 8 out of 10. It bits off more than it could chew. I felt like. So much going on with the plot, so many characters in the plot, and then we find out the whole of the characters relevant to the plot in Oz was this completely pointless stuff just for Dorf get her happily ever after with Toto, I guess, or something like that, right? It's okay. I'm confused. I'm sorry, I just hate when a movie or a show of an episode or the entire show of anything, like, you know how some shows, like, or anything, when, like, you know, when the whole thing that was iconic and cool about the movie or show, I just hate when the whole fucking thing that's awesome about the movie is irrelevant to the plot of the movie because it's a dream whipped up by the main character, Dorothy. There's something about that just pisses me the fuck off. I want to commit murder to people who made this fucking movie. Cast and crew. And the people who greenlight this movie. Because when you stop thinking about, there's a lot of things that's stupid about this fucking retarded movie. But when you stop and calm down and smell the roses and watch the movie, it's not half bad. That's why it's a guilty pleasure, in my opinion, at 8 out of 10 in my book. That's what makes it 8 out of 10. Above average, mediocre, guilty. Above average, above mediocre. I mean, above average, but mediocre entertainment of a flick movie, this is. The Wizard of Oz, the one with Judy Garland from 1939, I think, came out. Called The Wizard of Oz. What it should be called is Destroy Audience Expectations. The Wizard of Oz. Because the ending is gonna fucking piss you off. For your first time viewing the movie, if you don't know how it ends. Like when I first viewed it as a kid, before the YouTube was state of reality and you could look up everything on YouTube, I was pissed off at the end when I first saw that movie, The Wizard of Oz, because of the ending, okay? This one I'm talking about. One with Judy Garland. When I first watched this as a kid, I was pissed off because the full fucking ending pissed me the fuck off. Because I found the whole time we were Oz was just a fucking dream. It was pissing me off. Even as an adult, it pisses me off, okay? That's why it's not my favorite movie, okay? Or one of my favorite movies, the original Wizard of Oz with Judy Garland. So I hate it. I hate whenever any movie does that. Or that's the plot of anything. Okay? It's kind of why I couldn't really enjoy the original Alice in Wonderland that much, okay? That Disney put out, or... Spoiler, in the original Alice in Wonderland, that Disney animated by Disney Studios, Walt Disney Studios, the one that was successful animation, Disney animated film before Disney got burned to do a dark reimagining in live action with Johnny Depp. 2 installments with Johnny Depp. That were dark reimaginings, more gritty takes that were realistic. So the ending of Alice in Wonderland that Disney originally did for the animated flick, the whole thing, Alex wakes up when she's being chased by an angry mob from all of the people in Wonderland that she pissed off. And we found, and this is when everything's going crazy with the animation and everything, and all the colors and everything's going wild. We found out that the whole movie was a fucking dream. Because she wakes up under the tree, she fell asleep under a tree. She fell asleep underneath a tree. She wakes up, and that's how she wakes up in there after gets out of Wonderland. You know, I couldn't really. That's why, no matter how many times I watched the original Alice in Wonderland, it was never one of my favorite movies. The one that animated Disney flick did. And I wasn't a fan of the Johnny Depp one because I didn't think they needed to make it dark and gritty. It was cringe, okay? When they did that. When Burton reimagined it twice. So much cringe, and it took forever for the film to get started. Both installments with Johnny Depp. From the 2010s era of filmmaking that came out. One came out in 2010, I think the sequel came out in 2016, I believe. I'm not sure if I'm right on that, okay? You can look it up, tell me if I'm wrong. You can't tell me if I'm wrong because I refer you. I have the comment section off in my videos. I don't... and most of them. I normally leave the comment sections off on my videos, okay? So, look up yourself, okay? If I'm wrong on that. And, I'm sorry. I give the original Alice in Wonderland, what that Disney did, for animation, not one of my favorite movies. I thought it was as dumb as Sleeping Beauty. And what a waste of my time. The animated Sleeping Beauty that Disney did. Movie. Personally, I think Alice in Wonderland and Sleeping Beauty are Disney's worst films of their old school movies. The two worst. And, number 3 would be Pinocchio, because I just don't know why they thought it was good to make Pinocchio cute. He looks freaky when they try and make him cute, okay? Just make him look like a fucking puppet, for God's sakes. He's made out of wood. But they couldn't animate him like this. I guess they were trying to animate him really like a kid looking thing. It's so gross, it was. And creepy. Looking at. Like, look as it's less appealing than Chucky from Child's Play, played by Brad Dourif franchise. Yeah, he looks that fucking creepy. I thought Pinocchio did. Trying to make something, try and blend make something look human and cute, and when it's supposed to look like made out of wood and that's a puppet. It's just weird to me. It looks creepy. It just doesn't look right. Animation wise, I thought it's stupid. Man, I found Pinocchio a fucking annoying cunt. Want to kill him and set him on fire. And make s'mores with the firewood. From Pinocchio. Disney's Pinocchio animation flick is that's how much I hated Pinocchio as a child. By the end of the first Pinocchio movie that animated by Disney Studios, Walt Disney Studios animated it. The first Pinocchio movie from 1950s. That's how much I hated Pinocchio as a kid. I realize I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, I was talking about the Wizard of Oz ending. So, this movie, Wizard of Oz ending, to Judy Garland's Wizard of Oz, I hate the Wizard of Oz more than I hate fucking Pinocchio. The Wizard of Oz ending. It makes me want to go on a killing spree to kill all the filmmakers that made this movie and greenlighted it. And approved this movie. And the audience that just like this movie so much. I'm sorry. I just can't stand the call following this movie because this movie wasn't that great of a movie. It's just, I just hated the ending so fucking much. And I hate it when, like, you know, when anything does, even when a show does. Like, you know the Batman the Animated Series, when one of the episodes called Batman Over the Edge. You know, when everything's getting all cool and intense, and then when it's just getting real, it ends up, it just ends because we find out the whole thing was nothing but a fucking dream. Making one of the best darkest episodes ends up being one of the most lighthearted, watered-down episodes I have seen in Batman history. Stupid writing. My endings to my feeling to the ending of Wizard of Oz is similar to that ending to the Batman Over the Edge episode from Batman the Animated Series, the one that Kevin Conroy did, the actor. That played him on the series and also in the Arkham games. 3 of the Arkham games. Not the Arkham Origins game, that was a different person that voiced him. Batman, you know? The other young guy to place him for Arkham Origins. To play that Batman in Arkham Origins for some reason. I don't know why. I don't think the guy that in Arkham... shit, I'm getting sidetracked again. So anyway, that's why I give the Wizard of Oz a 8 out of 10 because I fucking hated the ending so much. It pissed me off, okay? But it's a good guilty pleasure nonetheless. 8 out of 10, above average in my book. Thank you for staying tuned in, watching my video all the way through. It's getting cold though, so I'm going to end my video as I'm going to advertise my content. Hit the thumbs up to like this video, and the thumbs up on my older videos to like them when you check them out. Don't have to watch them in any specific order. Just binge watch them in any way when you want to. Okay. Subscribe by hitting this bell button first. Hit the subscribe in that order. Second, after hitting the bell, hit the subscribe button second after hitting the bell button to get subscribed. Hit the bell button first, hit the subscribe button second. That's how you get subscribed. Good night and goodbye. That's my review on the original Wizard of Oz. That's 1939's Judy Garland's one. Classic Wizard of Oz. The one that Judy Garland's in. Oh, and also the musicals, the music number, also, most of the music's, this film's a musical, and most of the music numbers aren't there. Don't get stuck in your head. They go in one ear and out of the other ear of the mind. It goes in one part of the mind, goes out the other part of the mind, I mean, after you hear it, and after it, once it's over and after it ends. And all the musicals, even on Somewhere Over the maybe the best one is Somewhere Over the Rainbow. That's like only one that I could remember, but that's probably the only one anyone can remember. But all the other songs just fucking suck, retarded. It's just forgettable. Like, Somewhere Over the Rainbow isn't by means a written masterpiece of a song, but it's better than nothing of a catchy song. Gotta get stuck in your head, but the rest don't get stuck in your head. They're forgettable, they're bad, and when they're listening, they're hard to listen to. And with the other songs Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Like when the Lions sing, when like Scarecrow sings, when Tin Man sings, when everyone's singing Mage, oh my god. It makes you want to fast forward on VHS. If you're a child and you have if you're like me, you had a VHS as a kid, when you were watching this movie the first time, if you're like me, I would be one of the person that wants to fast forward the stuff on VHS. So I ended up fast forwarding the stuff a lot as a kid. And, I remember only once or twice I seen this movie all the way through. The other times I fast forward through most of the scenes as a kid growing up. All the crap stuff with the musical numbers. When the Lion and the Scarecrow and the Tin Man's introducing himself, I just hated those songs. When each one of them got that musical. Now, I hated the song so fucking much. They can't sing at all. They sing worse than Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses. They sing like they're tearing their ass open. And they're running out, they needed to wipe their ass because they're in the worst, they're trying to, they need no toilet paper because they're having the worst case of the runs. And they're so dehydrated. It just sounds like that is pleasant to listen to when these assholes sing and get their own singing numbers in The Wizard of Oz. Dorothy's friends from Oz that she runs into. All of them, when they introduce themselves, except for us. Oh God. I want to lit the Scarecrow on fire for singing. I want to melt the Tin Man for doing that. And I wanted to stab the Lion with a stick. Like a spare stick. Because I hear this thing so fucking much. In this movie. I'm just glad and surprised that Jin got the Wicked Witch of the West to sing. Thank the fucking Lord! Can you imagine if that voice sang? You would completely hate her in that then. And the Munchkins, oh God, they're haunting when they sing. They sound like possessed, enslaved demons from hell. I imagine if hell could exist and the demons are real, then that's why I think demons sound like when they sing. That's how scary the Munchkins singing voice are. When they sing to Dorothy. I have felt like hell has frozen over, and I'm in it. When these Munchkins on stream, I get to sing, I'm in it. I'm in hell. Fuck me sideways. I'm in hell. Aren't I? Well, rate my course while you're at it, hell. I don't know if this is hell. After watching this movie. I don't know if this earth I live in is hell. Meant to be. After watching this movie, it's what makes me think this. Because we created this movie, The Wizard of Oz, 1939. Fuck you, people. The human race. The human race created this abomination. We're so fucked. We're in hell. I give up. We're stupid people. Every one of us is stupid and retarded on this fucking earth. Is a fucking waste and potential of stupid people. Fuck you, people. You suck. Goodbye and subscribe to my content, The Wizard of Oz. That's my review on The Wizard of Oz. Goodbye. And subscribe to my content. That's an 8 out of 10, The Wizard of Oz. Goodbye. Did I say subscribe and hit the bell and check out my older videos? Well, I'm saying that now. Check out my older videos. Don't see them. You don't have to see this anymore, but check out my older videos when you get the chance to like my old videos, including this video that you just finished watching. Goodbye, and subscribe by hitting the thumbs up. The bell button, and then the subscribe button in that order. Second, after hitting the bell button. Good night.